Hello and welcome to turn 7 of this YouTuber's multiplayer Dominions 4 matchup. It's a 7-player free-for-all, and if you are watching other people's videos, please, as always, be careful and not to give me clues as to what other people are doing in their video streams. We aren't watching each other's streams, we just do our own turns, so we try and keep that as real as possible. Things are starting to happen. Birdie-Bot, the cave captain, has claimed the Throne of Flames and a name for those about to rock. So I'm hoping that puts a target on his back. That's often how it works in a free-for-all, is that when the one player gets strongest first, then everyone works together to tear them down, and then that leaves room for other people to win. It's quite rare for the strongest player from the very start of the free-for-all to actually win. I think, generally in my experience, it does happen, but I think it's just generally better idea to stay a little bit behind and not be a number one. There was a battle in Anphalia, and this was me attacking that province with this heavy cav and these militia and horse archers. So the thing about heavy cavalry particularly is they've got this lance business, and it basically does a very good first strike. It does a lot of charge damage and it hurts. So they'll probably do some damage there. Otherwise, they've got high defense skill, high protection. Well, high by normal standards, not high by ohm standards. So we'll see how this goes. Arrows are very ineffective. There's a charge, there's the damage going in. And even my pikeneers are actually struggling to get some good damage on, but when they're this close range, the heavy cav will also have difficulty in getting damage through, and already they're routed, and the militia will just be no contest. So all in all, this battle has gone pretty much as I expected. I would have lost a few units there, but my pikeneer force is definitely intact. Okay, so I lost 2 infantry of elm, so it's pretty much on the lower end of what I expected in terms of casualty losses, so I'm really pleased with this result. An unexpected event has occurred in Anphalia. A band of robbers has been rooted out and their treasures confiscated. Gold plus 278, unrest minus 10. This is just an unambiguously good event. Both of these are just good. And hopefully that's my luck scales coming through. Yeah, a little bit of fortune in this province, so a little bit of luck, and yeah, things have started to get interesting. We have got Vanham here. This is what my spy was able to reveal. And alarmingly, we have Asphodel here. This is not what I wanted, really, at all. There's a huge Eton Mandragora was seen towering over this army. The army appears to be commanded by Bob and Tom, the elites, the Eton Mandragora, who radiates power. There's nothing good about this. I guess the hardest part for me in this game is to struggle to get a feel for how powerful is this army. The Eton Mandragora has got something absurd, like 100 hit points. It's got 2 heads, 3 arms. It's got magic vines that put people to sleep, and an absurd amount of strength. It hits hard and it does damage, but it's got a defense value of about 4 and a protection value of about 5, and it takes damage very easily, but I think he can really dish it out. So yeah, okay, so the mannequins are pretty insignificant. The army consists of mainly black centaurs. How many black centaurs? I don't know. Either which way, I feel like it could probably, that's not what I want, probably overcome this defense force. Hopefully it would take some casualties to do so, but I don't really have, I don't want these guys to be in there in the fight. I don't really have a good leader who can really lead the defense force, even though I do have a whole bunch of pikeneers here as well. I mean, I could put these all in the defense force. I have thought long and hard about what to do in this turn, and I guess I don't actually expect him to attack my capital. I don't think he's going to. He very well might, but I'm just not sure. And I don't want to send this army back, right? He's got these provinces to capture. Jeez. So as far as communications in this game goes, we've often tried to keep it in game as much as we want to. I did send emails to Vanheim and Asphodel. Me and Vanheim, we basically agreed that this river will be our border and we're not gonna, invade each other anytime soon. I sent an email to Asphodel as well, and the response was basically, I sent you a message in game, giving me no information at all what he intends to do. Is he masking intent to attack me? Is he just trying to be thematic, trying to keep the communication in game? Is he going to attack this province? If he does attack this province, he's not going to be able to he's not going to capture the castle, that's for sure. He might be able to try and get into these nether regions, and cause some havoc. But this isn't his main army either, I don't think. This is a leader he just unexpectedly arrived. So he's got another main army, some of these pretender and or prophet doing shenanigans. Oh jeez, this is not the... this is absolutely not what I wanted to see. So what I think I'm going to do is, this is a nice farmland province with... and I want gold, right? You gotta grow, you gotta expand. If it does come in here, I guess I'm just gonna have to deal with it. The reason I'm not going up here is that these are swamp provinces, very low income, low resources as well. I want the money. Yep, the best things in life are free, but you can leave that to the birds and bees. I want money. Conjuration, is this a good time to try and rush summon ogres? Okay, so, Balmus, he is going to side search. If he does attack here, the Balmus can just run over here, join up with main army. Okay, so in light of the thing that happened here, let's put these guys on research. You still recruit. Okay, that's... Get some more pioneers in the build order. Send this guy. I'm going to collect the blowpipers, 22 of them. Woodsman. Send him up here. What do I have here? I've got 11 militia units. They're certainly not great, but you know, it's something. Definitely want another scout. I want to be pretty much recruiting scouts here all the time. Send this scout to do more exploring. Where do I go with this scout? I'm actually going to send him down south, I think. I know Vanheim is here. I've had a good communication with him. I don't think he's going to be an enemy. I figure Asphodel probably starts in here-ish. So let's try and figure out what this throne is, see where his capital is. Yeah, that can happen. Okay, you're side searching. Let's try and see what other units I can recruit from all over the place. I'm also cognizant of trying to build up a gold reserve. This is a place I can build some units. Just, if there is a big fight, just get the chaff in. I don't want to build units when they're just like 3 militia a turn. I'm really not interested in. To collect them starts becoming a bit difficult. To build these heavy cav here, just don't have the resources to really get anything useful done. This is to try and capture, kill, Petrolian spies, and to help try and keep the unrest down. Okay. So, yeah. Yeah, this has caused me a lot of worry. I don't think, if I was him, I wouldn't attack me. Or I'd get a bigger force to do that. So I think my whole plan has pretty much gone out the window at this point. So I'm going to take my main army. I'm going to go down here, go up here. Okay, if he goes here, okay, then I've got 1, 2, I need 2 turns. Recruit the I'm just trying to figure out, because if I want to bring reinforcements to this battle, I can recruit at commander here. That's 1 turn, pick up 1 turn, attack turn 3. 1, 2, 3. I need that. Yep, I need another commander here. And the reason for this is I'm going to send this commander to pick up this army of pikeneers. You won't actually have enough command to pick them up, or but probably some priestsmiths as well, to then try and take this, or join up with this army to attack Asphodel. I still have ideas of capturing this province with this very tiny force. It so much depends on what happens with this army. Just go away. That's basically what I want. An interesting to note is that let's just have a check. I forget who that flag belongs to. It belongs to Tortuga's son, so he's just gone mad on the mercenaries. Which I guess is fine. I'm glad he's nowhere near me. Maybe he's getting good value for them. Speaking of which, getting some mercenaries, I think for me, Snake Charmer, is probably Putin commands 50 men and demands 90 pounds of gold for employment. Considering the situation I'm in, let's just do that. Lowballing for sure. The current owner of a mercenary band will have his bid counts double for this purpose. Okay, let's do that. That's Putin. And if we look at Pretenders of the World, no, I want Hall of Fame. Here sits Bob and Tom. This is the guy who's just sitting outside my base in a very unpleasant and mean and horrible way. 28 kills. He's basically got 2 heads. That's why he's got the name Bob and Tom Etten Morgan, something or other. Yeah, and this is my guy down the farm with his 5 kills, probably all from Smite. Birdiebot is the dude who captured the throne, and Putin is the leader of the mercenary band who I am bidding for. Okay, so I've been pretty unlucky, I think, with my site searches. When you site search with a rainbow mage like this, you can find up to about 4 magic sites in one go. So, and I guess because Asphodel is right outside here, it's probably a good thing that I've got such strong dominion in that event on my province, and 4 dominion here as well. I've actually seen his dominion spread up here, which is a good thing, certainly, because his dominion kills population. But in the same sense, and oh my goodness, Asphodel gets bonuses from forest provinces, and it just has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 forest provinces. So Asphodel is probably going to be much stronger than. Oh dear, I just noticed. Oh my goodness, so many forest provinces. This is not good. There's nothing good about this. And DwarfComic is the guy who actually won the previous series. He knows how this game works. He had a very good strategy that was very well thought out, very calculated. He had very determined strategic goals of how he was going to do and win. And he's just been put in a fantastic position here with all these forest provinces. I guess I can hope he came from this side. But I have a feeling he started down here. I'll send the spy to try and find out. Okay, well, I don't think there's much else I can do. Increasing the defense value really isn't worth it. Basically, if he comes in here, my army is just gonna, be cowardly in the castle. And I guess the question is, do I want to go for construction 3? Or clockwork soldiers? This might not be a poor choice actually if I can get there. Conjuration 2 is... Some of the ogres aren't really that good. Ah, jeez. and the first real spells in level 3. So any kind of combat spells, I think, in the very short term are pretty much out of range of me. So I'm just going to stick with construction at the moment, and hope that everything turns out well. I really don't want to fight this army. I don't want him maraud in my lands. He can... Yeah, but... Yeah. I have a feeling I'm able to deal with it. But I don't want to. So that's what we're going to do this turn. Things are definitely going to get exciting. I don't know what's happening next turn. I'm quite concerned. But yeah, please join me next time and see how this resolves. Okay, bye.